Here. Um, Let me see if it'll let me. Okay. It did. Let me see. Okay, so go live. I feel like we're live on Instagram.
I hope so. That'll
And
be good.
yeah, and live on. Okay, hold on. Let me turn off my sound. I think my sound is off here. Okay. Hi, guys. It's Anne and April, and we are trying to be live everywhere. It looks like I don't know if we're connected to everything, but Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I don't know. Let me know if you can actually, if you're on Instagram, I would love to know if you can hear us and everything is good. Um, but yeah, we are, as usual, every month we go live and we put our two projects into our design space profile. So if you go into Cricut's design space and find us, so for me, I think you just type in actually Ann Pham, the useless crafter, and search, then you can go to my profile and follow. And then you have access to all my free files. And this is one of them. It's a birthday cake topper. This is what my daughter wanted. Very specific, but also very general. So like it's kind of funny. And then April's got her cute stuff all the time too. So you want to make sure you follow both of us. And April, can you remind me again like how to search for you in Design Space?
Mine's is going to be lilac peaches, handmade, and there should be no space in between. So it should just all be one word.
Okay, and yay, I'm getting confirmation that they can hear us on IG. Oh my God.
Yay!
I did it correctly. Okay. All right. So, what I like about this is I used all my different cardstocks that are available on 12 by 12 basically. I love my Encore line. I've got my Basil, and I also have today this paper right here. This one is just so pretty to me. Of course, it's the glitter sequins cardstock, but in the blue. So I'm using that for the birthday hat, and I love it. Okay. What are you making today? I saw besties, and is it booze?
Yeah, I'm making booze and besties, kind of like a Galentine's Day kind of cake topper, or if you don't want to stick the stick on it, just a little sign to display if anybody's planning on doing a Galentine's party. I think it's super cute. I'm being like you, and I'm also using the sequin cardstock, but
Uh-huh.
I'm doing I wanted to I don't know, I wanted kind of like a different feel to it. And I wanted to use the party confetti one that, I mean, it doesn't exactly go with
Oh,
all of it, but I was like, ooh, maybe like, throwing around. Sorry.
we I think we talked about that one last time, right? It is such a
Yeah.
pretty I mean, it is okay. I know we kind of talked about it. And I think I described it as like it would be the perfect party dress. Like the colors on there, it's so good. You really can't describe it. You have to see it in person. So I am still a big proponent of ordering the sampler package of the sequins glitter cardstock because I think that you would be so surprised at how beautiful everything is.
Yes. I have the swatch book, and I've been ordering kind of like three sheets of like all the different colors. Like, okay, I just actually got a shipment in today, and I ordered
Uh-huh.
a lot of the different sequin, the Luxe cardstock. It's definitely become one of my favorites. I used the blue one last week. I did like a baby shark one, and I used the baby blue glitter, and it came out so cute. So it's
So
definitely
good.
one of my favorites. It's just like it's got a different feel to it.
It's so pretty. And then I'm going to show you guys this real quick. So I cut out the word birthday and there is like a little swirl on the T. And of course, I've misplaced it. So that is not obviously the cardstock's fault, but I want to show you how delicate that is and it cut beautifully. Other than the fact that I'm missing half of it. But I love it. I mean, I'm just gonna, quickly cut it. This is my daughter's ninth birthday cake topper.
Hmm.
So yeah. So what I like about this one, it's a little bit different than what I normally do. She really requested, she wanted like a pastel, lots of purples and blues, which I don't, like I let her basically go behind me and pick out the colors. And so she was very specific. So that's why we've got that. We don't have a name. What we do have is, so I used all Design Space images, and I will do a Design Space YouTube tutorial on this because I think it's just a good one to see and understand, because then you can go in and edit as much as you want and layer and realize that like you have enough tools in there to do everything. Um, but I will show you how to make the different candles. So for mine is specific, it's 9 candles, but it just says happy birthday. So other than the number of candles, which I'll show you how to edit, it's a very general birthday cake topper that I think you can use over and over again and just swap out the colors.
So, you said that she was very specific about it. Did she help you design it too?
Yeah, she's right now she's very moody. She's 8, but she feels a lot older than that. She's got things that she won't wear, will wear, like, so everything was very specific. That we didn't want anything too much on the birthday cake topper. So we got a birthday hat. I got the balloons and the candles. I mean, it was
Oh,
bare minimum.
that's cute though. At least she knew what she wanted.
Yeah. I'm cutting right now. Are the candles supposed to be in all separate pieces? Yes. I'm going to show you what that candle looks like. I did one, and I kind of left it so that you guys can figure out the colors that you want. When I first cut this, my original thought was, and she like vetoed this whole thing, was I wanted more glitter cardstock, and I was gonna match because I did 3 different colors for the candles, and I wanted the melted wax up here to be glitter cardstock. So of the same
Um,
color but a different texture, and it was a hard pass. But I'm hoping that you guys on the line, or watching, that you guys will do this. Can this be a shaker as well? Well, you know my feelings on that. Everything can be turned into a shaker. So yes.
I'm just gonna have a little tiny shaker,
Oh,
a
you.
little martini glass.
Oh, that is so cute. So cute. Josie said Charlotte is a vibe. I know. It's like a little monster we've got going on over there. It's like such a hard line to balance, right? It's like you want them to be um their own person, but just to the outside world. Like to me, like obey
Literally, I've
within the
got
family.
I've got a 5-year-old who thinks he's the boss of everybody.
I love it.
Funny.
Let's see, where do we go get the SVGs? Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Like okay, so I'm now balancing 2 screens because Instagram doesn't go onto my other one. Um, the files are in Design Space, so they're ready to cut. Assuming that you want 9 candles. I mean, you would need to edit that, but I think it's an easy exercise that I will have a tutorial for. Um, let's see. Oh my gosh, we have somebody all the way from North Ireland. Hello. And then I did really thin layers on here, a really thin offset. It was like on purpose. This is what, Charlotte wanted. So bear with me on all the layers.
I live for layers.
I
I love.
know, I know.
I have to have like a minimum of like 3 to 4 to 5 layers when doing any type of text. I just feel like it gives it like more character.
Right, right. It does though. Um, and you can see this one, it's so big. I'm putting on way more foam strips than I normally would, but probably still not enough for some of you guys.
Do you try to use as minimal foamies as possible?
I do. I do. And part of it is just because one, it's not for orders, right? Like I'm making this, I'm really more showing like the design and also the paper and not necessarily the construction of it. I mean, just some things I will, but so yeah.
I go a little crazy sometimes.
I'm sure you do. So this one, because my this is going on to my glitter cardstock, I will be adding a little bit of my glue gun on here.
And I'm
And
cutting my foam tape because I didn't think out this shaker portion very well. Kind
don't you hate it when that happens and you're
of.
like, I made it way more complicated than I needed to. I just, yeah, I hate
Why did
that.
I do this to myself?
Yeah.
There's this little tiny piece that's thin. So if you guys are going to do this, I totally butchered where the acetate's going to go. So I created kind of like a little shaker guide and placed it on top so that way I knew where my piece is going to go on top so I could cover it well. So let's see how that turns out.
I love that. So here are my bottom 3 layers. So I made this last one kind of thick because I'm gonna jam a straw topper or like a straw in there. So that's why I made that so thick. But I love that you can. There's just a hint of purple coming through.
I love that glitter. It's really pretty. Which one is that one?
It is the white from it is from the Encore in that Encore swatch book, but it is not. I think it is silver speckled white.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to try
Yeah.
that one.
Yep. All right, let's see. Um, Okay, with the candle, I just want to show you guys something really quickly. So these are small. I made this a small cake topper, or I mean, I guess it depends on what you think is small, but considering like how small the detail of the candle, I I would have liked to have made this a little bit bigger, but I didn't. And so if you see like the wax, it's really thin. It's too thin to use a foam strip. So what I did was I just put my hot glue gun, let it dry, and use the glue from the hot glue gun as my spacer. And then once it dried, I put a little bit of glue and put it on. So that made it really easy for this like small little wax piece to have a little bump, a little bump.
That's a really good tip. I'm gonna need to try that.
I used to do that all the time before we got before the cubies and all that became like really available.
Got it.
All right, so I'm going to put together some candles right now. So the candles, you'll see, because it's not my file, and honestly, I never have like real files because Kayla designs all my files. So when I say my files, I mean Kayla's files. But the candles were in 2 different sizes, but honestly, it doesn't matter. So I cut it like this, but my candles, the long candles, they're going to go behind like this, and it's going to go behind the banner. So that extra length is going to be hidden anyway. So don't worry about which one is which. I would just assemble, I did 3 different colors for the candles. There are 9 candles, so there's 3 of each. And I'm just going to assemble them all and then align them over here. I'm not going to be worried about, oh, the long one should be this color or whatever. Okay.
We're in the era where things, if they're mismatched, they still look cute. We're good.
Yeah, yeah. We love it. That's what we meant to
Yeah,
do that.
right?
And then
Okay.
the other thing with this size is that what you will notice, um, partially because it was so small and I was just not gonna deal with it, was the little wick. The little wick is black and it is available in the design, but I just didn't cut it. So there's nothing in between the flame and the actual candle. So I realize it's not like accurate in representation, but I don't think anyone's going to notice. And I wasn't about to kill myself over that little piece.
It's not the star of the show though, so we're good.
Exactly. Exactly.
I
Oh my
am.
God.
I have not moved on from using Plike, red Plike yet. Especially with like Valentine's, I've been using it on all of my stuff. I'm still not over it. Um,
I love that.
if you can see, there's three different. So this is, I think it's ruby red, crimson, and I feel like sorry, it's ruby red, not crimson. And from the Lux, the Encore line, and
Uh-huh.
then this is also from the Encore line, and then this is the Plike, and
I love
those
it.
are
It's so
awesome,
pretty.
isn't it? Like it's,
It
I don't know,
really
my
pops
favorite.
out. I love it. And you know what's nice is it kind of reminds me of there's a shimmer paper from Cricut, and I don't think that they make it anymore, but there is a red that's very similar to that, and it makes me so happy that we now have a replacement for it because I was running low on it. And yeah, I love it.
It's,
And you
it's
may ask, like sometimes, like I know Joann's has their like major sale, and I definitely will shop there as well. Because it's too good of a deal to not. So like I totally get it. But I went the other day and there was just the selection. I mean, it depends on your luck when you go, which store you go to, what you have. So it's always nice to me that afterwards I will go on 12 by 12 and like replenish the rest of my supplies.
I do the same thing. As a matter of fact, when I'm usually there at Joann's, I'll be like, oh, okay, I like this one. I like this one. And then when I incorporate them into my designs, I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, now I got to go order packs of this one because I really liked it. Packs of this one because I really liked it. And
Yeah.
that's where I order in bulk from. And honestly, I think I place an order at least like once every other month or so.
From
Um,
Joann's or from 12 by 12?
oh no, from 12 by 12.
Oh, okay.
And every time I'm always like in their specialty paper section trying to figure out, okay, like what can I use to give it that extra little pizzazz? What's the new flavor gonna be? And right now I'm really onto the fusion. I wanted to show you. I'll show
Oh,
you guys.
okay.
I'll show it to you guys later because I just got it in today, and I'm like super excited to try it out. And it's like it's the sequin cardstock, but it's like the fusion one. I don't know. There's something about those that where it's not just a solid color of the glitter that just has that like extra sparkle that really catches your eye.
Is it in the swatch kit?
Yes.
Okay,
So
so let me go look because I don't know what you're talking about.
so maybe it's not the sequin, but it is okay. So there is Galaxy Fusion, which is this one. Look at how that shimmers.
Oh, hold on,
If you
hold
can
on.
see
Let's
it.
see. Where are you?
It's kind of towards the middle, right before the neon colors.
Okay, all right, let me see. Oh, okay, I think I found it. Oh, I see.
Right? And then the other one that I really fell in love with was the bronze fusion. Like a couple swatches. Like, do you see
I
how they
see.
have like
Is it
just
this
different?
one? Oh no, the copper one. The copper one is this is the copper one.
I ordered the copper one too. But this bronze one, how it has like flecks of like blue, purple, like gold copper in there.
Oh, okay. So it's very similar to copper, but it is so much more complicated.
Hmm. It's like that
I
fancy purse.
I love it. I love it so much. Okay.
And
Okay, I agree with you. And darn it, I don't know if we're still streaming on Instagram, but it's no longer on my screen. Oh. So I can't see any comments. I'm sorry, guys. If you want, go onto Facebook and I definitely can see. I mean, I'm sorry, on YouTube. I can definitely see all the comments on YouTube. Let's see. Sarah is saying, I wish I had a Joann's anywhere near me. Wow, it's like holographic. It is real. Okay, so I'm moving, right? And so I decided I usually do a monthly order from 12 by 12. And so the way I spend my money is I go and I get whatever I can from the 10 for 3 at Joann's. And then whatever money I save, I go and I splurge on all the beautiful specialty paper that's not available at Joann's or any colors that are missing from Joann's. So I'm totally for that that plan. I'm sure you would agree with me, April.
Yes, although
But
I'm not the friend that you want to call when you're trying to save money. I'm the one that's going to tell you just buy it, girl. Just
same, same. You're gonna regret it when it's gone.
literally, I have fear of missing out when it comes to even with cardstock. I'm like, but if it might not be there the next time I come back. Or when I see like my one of my favorite colors is running low on 12 by 12, like the 25 pack. It says there's
Yeah,
only two left in stock. Well, I gotta grab them.
you're like, see, see.
I am honestly, I'm notorious for that. I'll be like, oh, there's only two left. Gotta go. Oh
But
man,
I'm refraining from buying for about the next 2 months.
why?
Because I don't think that my craft room is going to be ready. So when
Oh,
I move, what I'm going to have to do is basically work from a new set of orders. So like, like I'm going to have to just order the colors that I'm going to use. And so I'm just saving, I'm just going to save up. I'm going to do one big old purchase like once I get there so that I don't have to like try to find my boxes and all that stuff. And then I'm gonna craft that. That's my game plan. I don't
that
know.
makes a lot of sense. It makes perfect. You know, that's girl math.
Yeah. Exactly.
I remember when we moved, and my craft room was the very last thing that I packed up, and it probably took me longer to pack up my craft. And I had a really small space as it was, and it took me the longest to pack it up. And I had like you never really, I guess, notice how much cardstock weighs until it's all in one box. And I was like, dude, I can't even move this. This is crazy. Like, what's going on here?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I cut extras, so now I do actually have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay, so there's a question on here. Can you use these files in Silhouette Studio? Unfortunately, no. But when I do my YouTube tutorial in, for Design Space, you can see the files and like what I used and how I layered it. And I think that you can easily duplicate that with Silhouette. So
I was
unfortunately,
the same. I
uh-huh,
think Silhouette has that the tracing feature that kind of makes it really easy to well, not export, but like kind of recreate the design
uh-huh.
on a lot of things. Like even if you just piece out all the layers, trace them, and then clean them all up in Silhouette, that's an option.
So I feel like so many crafters are moving to Silhouette.
I'm
You
not one.
can't you can't abandon me.
I'm not one of them. I had a Silhouette, and I had it for maybe like 3 months. Um,
Uh-huh.
and I absolutely hated it. I don't know if it was, I think it was a Cameo 4, the pink one. I bought it because it was pink. I was like, okay, I really wanted to learn the Silhouette software. I did, I know some basics on it. I actually took Ala's class on Silhouette
Uh-huh.
Studio. Totally worth it. She has a lot of knowledge. It was like seriously really worth it. I learned a lot from her class.
Yeah.
But I want it more to be able to like export files um, on there, but I will not. If you've ever cut with a Silhouette, like I don't know, that to me is just like mind boggling. Like you have to drag your SVG or your file into the mat and then drag it out. I was like, what? Like the way Cricut separates it and everything is
Yeah. Yeah.
just no. I will never leave Cricut for that because of
Okay,
that.
good, good. Yeah, I had Silhouette Business, the business edition because this was back when we didn't have any offsetting in Design Space and it just felt like it was lacking, right? Like we needed those layers and we needed to be able to see some things like with an offset, like not even using offset to the way we use it today, right? Like just the
Same.
basics. So yeah, I used it for that and that was it. So
Some of the
um
cake toppers that I sell, I created in Silhouette. because I wanted the offset for it.
Yeah.
So I've attempted to like recreate them into Cricut, and I'm like, you know what? I might as well just use. I mean, just use it. But that was my primary reason for getting Silhouette Design Studio as well, the offset function.
The
And
things we put up with at the beginning.
did you used to use the cartridges? I think we talked about that before.
No, no. I'm
No.
a late bloomer. Yeah. My first machine was the Cricut Maker.
Oh, okay. I used the cartridges, and let me tell you, it was it was not fun.
I did get one. I bought one. I think yeah, I bought or someone gifted it to me just as a collector's item. So I have one that holds, that has the cartridges. It's like up on my shelf somewhere.
But you've never plugged one in a
No.
cartridge.
No. No, no.
Oh man, I remember I think when I first used it, Cricut, it didn't even have design space. You did it from the little tiny screen that was on there.
Oh, was that the scan and cut or something like that? Or the scan?
I think it was the expression, maybe. Um,
Okay.
and it had like a little screen, and it was kind of like an old cell phone type of screen. So that's definitely what it reminded me of. And the only reason I had that was because my mom bought a Cricut and was like, I bought it and you need to learn to use it so you can show me how to use it. And she never learned how to use it. And then
Oh, she didn't?
no,
Oh.
she was like, do you want your own? And I was like, sure. And that's when she bought me my first Explore. But
I
she was the one who she made me do a lot of orders for people for free because she was like, oh, you want a cake topper? Cool. My daughter can do it for you.
Of course, of
Sorry,
course.
cake topper banner. My daughter can do it for you. And I was like, what? But all in good fun. I'm honestly glad.
um, Marquisha says, I love my cartridges. I still use it.
Oh my God, no.
Okay, what's going on here? I'm missing. So you know how like I'm always missing pieces. Okay, I found them right now. So when someone mentioned like I really need to invest in, like these little holders or whatever. So I have it and it's still, I mean, maybe it's a process. I'm still struggling with missing pieces.
I've seen people use like really, really tiny ones and they put them inside their little bins, almost like the same ones that we use for like the confetti,
Uh-huh.
and put them in there. And I'm like, I don't even want to do projects that have that many tiny pieces. Can print and cut my recipe, please?
Exactly, exactly. I agree. Hey, so are you considering going to Texas at all?
I haven't discussed it yet with my husband, so that will be up for discussion next.
Okay, okay. Well, can I show you? So 12 by 12 Cardstock Shop is one of our sponsors. So this is the cake topper that everyone will be making in the workshop. Isn't it
Oh, I love that. That's so cute.
cute? So on this one, you've got the little clock mechanism. So the shamrock is spinning. And then you've got like a little bit of movement in the stars. And then I just love this shaker. The shaker mix is from Shara Crane. She mixed it herself. And then of course the cardstock is all from 12 by 12 cardstock. This design is a little bit different for me too, but I just love all the swirls. Like it's just
That's
all
very
the
pretty.
fun, loving, like fun things of a cake topper. So
That's
if you
very,
guys
very
are on here and you want to come, it's super limited. We've got 3 instructors. You've got me, you've got Josie, and you also have Jen who's doing like a bonus project, Jen Cassell. And it's a super small workshop because we're only doing one workshop. Everyone has to fit in this little space. So you're going to get a lot of attention and it's going to be a lot of crafting and it's going to be so fun. So not that you wouldn't go to the workshop, but we have mixers and then we've got a free community event too. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. Okay, what am I doing now? Okay, I'm going to do my oh, so let me show you guys really quickly. one of these. So this is super small. This is the, the wax part of the candle. So I'm going to match it up to one of these. And basically, I'm going to flip this around. You can see it's super, super tiny. And I'm going to take my glue gun and just do like a line. And then let that dry. And then that's going to be the spacing instead of using a foam strip, because this is so small, it would drive me insane to get a foam strip to, to make it work. But it looks so much better than flat against the candle. So
That's cool. I'm definitely gonna have to try that technique.
yeah, I don't know what else would work like this. But I find that it's so easy to use the glue gun and do that. Gail, you're hello from South Texas. Where is South Texas? So I only know Dallas, and I don't know Dallas well, but that's where I will be. I'll be in Arlington by the baseball stadium. I don't know which one it is. What would be there? Which one would be there? The Rangers? I don't know who plays there, but let me know.
I know nothing. I know nothing of that.
You know.
I know all over Instagram I saw today how cold Texas was. So
Yep. Yep, yep,
are you
yep.
ready for that? Go from California to really cold weather? Because I don't think I could ever transition to that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, I like to we do ski trips. So yes, I get snow, and my in-laws are in Pennsylvania, so we get snow during Christmas time. So I can do the cold for, for fun. I don't know how I'm gonna ask me next year.
Oh boy. Is Charlotte ready for it?
Oh, she's excited, yeah. But of course, she's 8 and all her friends are like, "Oh, that's so cool. We'll come visit you all the time."
Oh,
So we'll see who comes.
that's sweet. Has she been friends with like her little friends for all her life?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's always nice.
yeah, it's cute.
My
She has
boys
a
have.
few. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, no, I was just gonna say my boys have some friends that they've been friends with also from like TK, and they're still friends with them. So
Cute.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, I think that so I switched high schools, which I think is difficult. Like I switched ninth in 10th grade. So I went 1 year with all my friends that I had been with since kindergarten, right? And then switched over. And I feel like it was totally fine. Like I'm pretty social, so it was not a big deal. But like none of my close friends are from high school. Like I realize now, I'm like, oh, like it was such a short time. Like I don't, other than, maybe seeing them on Facebook or Instagram, like, but I'm not close with anybody. But I'm really close with my college friends and some of my elementary school friends that like I follow. Like you just have a good, there's a special place for them always, like you just have good feelings for them. So I'm kind
Yeah,
of bummed that Charlotte won't have that, or maybe it's still young enough that she will.
I think so. I still have my best friend from I was what 14. So we've known each other what 19, almost 20 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think there's still time to build those connections.
Okay. How are you guys liking the candle details? Let's see. Dallas Cowboys. Are you moving to Dallas? I am moving. I'm moving to Texas.
Sorry, I forgot to turn the sound off on that.
Oh, you're good. So, I started designing my new craft room.
How's that
I'm
going?
ex- I'm excited for that. I think I'm gonna do a series on Instagram and kind of like show everybody like what it looks like in drawing and then throughout. I don't know. We'll see.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's
Another-
gonna be huge because I'm in Texas.
Are they gonna? Do you know when is it gonna get started already? Or
Oh, I don't know.
oh,
I'm still designing it. They said that as soon as it doesn't sound like it's going to be that long. So like for I'm still in measurement and in design. But that will quickly move out cuz like I'm pretty happy with the layout and whatever. So once the, like kind of like a payment starts or whatever, they'll order it and I think it's like 6 weeks.
oh
So,
wow.
yeah.
Are you gonna? Okay, so I know you have the Glowforge Aura,
Mhm.
right?
Uh-huh.
Are Are you gonna get a big Glowforge with a bigger cast space?
You know what? I need to reach out to them and talk to them about that. I will have the space for that. Like I have a designated corner for like the laser machines just so that there's going to be just like there's going to be a space for everything.
Yay!
So, yeah, so I'm super excited about it.
That sounds cool.
And then I'm gonna have like, also like my little cardstock wall of all my pretty papers from 12 by 12 Cardstock Shop.
Yay! Even more of a reason to go do more cardstock shopping. You're gonna have a bigger wall for it.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, definitely.
that's fun.
Um, I know. So last time I put a bunch of things in my cart, like all your like recommendations and stuff, and then I didn't hit purchase. So
Wow, Anne.
the self-control, right? Sometimes like I have it. I can do it.
I don't have it. I can't do it. Yeah, staying home. I still shopping. That's my yeah. Somebody needs to take the phone away from me and the internet and a credit card and say goodbye.
That's the nighttime, like the falling asleep, and then it's like, oh, let me scroll. Like, oh, do I need that? I need that.
I do it all day.
Do you? Oh my gosh, that's bad.
It's horrible. It's really, really. I'm like, I want it, and then like I'll be like, oh, I'll just wait, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I can't wait. I need it now.
Oh my gosh, you sound bad.
Yeah, and I've got like a closet full of clothes that I haven't worn that I had to buy.
I've gotten better about the clothes. Like I go through a few checks before I do that because with experience of things just sitting there and you're like, dang it, why did I think I was going to lose those 5 pounds in order for that to look good?
Yes, guilty as charged right now. I actually just started a weight loss challenge with my family, um,
Oh, okay.
like 2 weeks ago, and they do it by like percentage of like
Yeah.
weight loss. So right now I'm buying meal prep and running. I mean, I was already running mostly every day, but now like I've increased the speed that I'm running at and the time that I'm running at. And last year it was more of like, okay, I just need to get myself back into a fit condition. And
Yeah.
this year I'm like, okay, now, no, I'm ready. Like, I want to buy cuter clothes.
It's
I,
well,
I
because how tall are you, April?
I am 5'1".
Okay, so I'm very similar to you. I'm 5'2", maybe 5'2 and a quarter. And like, no joke, 2 pounds will totally change, like whether something fits or do I need to kind of like go up a size.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's literally me with pants. I'm like, oh, they fit me, and then 3 days later, oh, they don't. Like, what happened here? They don't zip now. Like, what?
Yep. Yep.
So, that's
I agree. I hear you. Well, good. I can't wait to, keep monitoring the progress.
thanks. I'm definitely. I mean, last year I did it too, and I actually So I lost what, 20, I think like 25 pounds or so last year. And
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
that's so much.
and I put back probably, so I think I ended at like 140 like 7 or something like that, and when I weighed in this year it was like 150. So I was like, okay, so I was able to maintain it and only gain like, give or take 3 to 5 pounds. So I was like, I'm proud of myself, because in the years past I would have just gained it all right back right after the challenge was over. So
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yeah, now your body's used to, like, you're calibrated at this level. So I feel like it's stable, and then now you can, like, you know, move back down.
push push for more.
Okay, so let's see. We are coming up on, what time did we start? Okay, we still have like 15 minutes before the hour, but I want to show you like my layers. So of course I'm missing pieces. So that's like a no-brainer. But I'm gonna lay down my candles, and there's a lot of layering here. So it's up to you if you want to layer some more. I didn't layer other than that little, wax piece right here. My candle's flat because I didn't want to be too high maintenance like with this project, because there's already so many layers. But I think on here you can add, because it's easy, it's all together on one piece. I would probably add a little depth to that. And then you're going to put all your candles down, and you'll see right here. I'm just going to lay them down even though they're not complete. I need one more candle. Do you see? Oh, here it is. I'm like, where is that last candle? It's right here. And then with the print and cut, um, I just layered the bow. So all these balloons, I mean, you could do so much more, but I was over it. So I'm just gonna have the whole thing layered a couple times, and then just the bow sitting on top a few layers, and then I put a little rhinestone. So that's gonna be here.
That's cute.
And then I have my little banner running through. So the banner is going to hide all the links of the candles. So that's what I was saying earlier. Like, don't worry. Actually, I'm going to flip this one over with this one. Don't worry about the length because it will be covered. So none of the bottoms are showing. So don't worry about that. The happy birthday is going to go on top. And then my little hats. And then my balloons.
That's very
So cute.
cute.
So I hope you guys like it. I'm still working on it, don't worry, but I just wanted to show you in case you'd like drop off or whatever. So it's like just pastels and purples, and that was what was requested. But I would love to do like more primary colors, or even in shades of pink. Like there's so many different ones that you can do with this. So if you guys do it, one, I don't mind if you like it so much and you end up, doing it and selling it or whatever, go for it. Do the different colors, tag us. We'd love to see it. But yeah, how are you doing with you? Oh my gosh, yours is so pretty.
Thank you.
The colors are so vibrant. Like I'm in love with the cardstock that you chose.
Thank you. That's so I used the ruby red, which actually I feel like it's more I don't know, I feel like it has like a pinky red type of feel to it. And
Mm-hmm.
then crimson red, which I feel like is more of a true red. And
Mm-hmm.
then I really use like the Nina Star Dream for the pink, the pearlescent one. And then my all-time favorite, the Plike, and the Party Confetti, which I feel like,
Your your layering is so good. I love
thanks.
it.
It's all those dimensions.
I love it. Hi guys. I see that Barbara and Kristen saying hi. Oh my gosh. And then can you show me your shaker?
Yeah, we get some shaky,
What
shaky,
did you
shaky.
put in there? It's so stinking cute.
I honestly just put the tube confetti, so like the bingsu beads. I used like a hot pink magenta. I used red, and then I used like the white, or not white, but like the translucent.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna throw some glitter, in
So
there, but I forgot.
good.
Thank you.
I love it. Oh my gosh. Do you have any Galentine's Day plans?
Yes, my mom is going to be doing a Galentine's Day where we're going to do like we're all going to bake pizza. Um, so I think I have to make a couple more aprons. I did the aprons for the cookie party that she had last time. We wore the pink aprons with like the Barbie white writing. So this time we're going to bake pizza, drink mimosas. I don't know what else she has planned, but she was going to do some stuff. And she's like, make me a cake topper. And I was like, okay.
Cute. I love it. I love Galentine's Day. I think that's like the best. I used to love Valentine's Day, but now like I appreciate more of my Galentine's like
Right.
celebration. So I absolutely love it. And that is so cute. Like I've seen last year, I don't know, did you see Claudia's last year that she did that ovaries over broveries or something? No, no, no. Yeah. And it was so
Yeah.
stinking cute. So I feel like I'm gonna start collecting like Galentine's Day cake toppers because it's such a good message.
It is. It is. I seen. I was at Walgreens the other day, and we were in like the plush section for like Valentine's, and I
Uh-huh.
seen like a little French fry guy, and it was like fries before guys, and I was like, oh, I have to take a picture of that because I can totally make that into a sign. So that's next on
I
my
love
list.
it. Let's make French fries next time. Okay, so
Yeah.
we're gonna be back next month. What do you want to do next month? Or is it too early? Because I know I barely gave you the heads up.
So next month, so since what we're going to be already into February, do you want to do something like St. Patty's themed or?
Yeah. Well, can we let's see. Oh, and next month is 29 days. It's a leap year.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do something fun with St. Patty's Day. Do a little
Okay.
green.
Okay.
Oh wait, someone's asking, Jonathan's asking, is that foil for yours? It must be
Oh,
yours.
no, I am using Glitter Lux cardstock and Plike cardstock. And I actually, you know what, in my Cricut design space, so before on my project, I listed every single cardstock that I used.
Oh, you're so good.
Candy hearts would look good in the shaker. Ooh, you know what? I thought about it using the
Oh,
same the what did you use last time?
Claudia's
Sprinkle.
files.
Yes.
That would be so cute. Yeah, that would be perfect. Or even like just the outline of the hearts, like with an empty inside. Like
Oh yeah.
they're so cute. Or kisses, lips. I love it. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next month. Oh, I have a question for you that was running through my head. For the Plike, what other colors does it come in? Because I feel like there's a
They have,
black, right?
there's a black. Actually, I
Okay.
have black.
Because I think the black will help it so much. Because I find that whenever I use black, it's not vibrant, bright enough. I know that sounds so ridiculous to say for black, but and Claudia's on. Yes, Claudia, I'm still talking about your cake topper from last year and the one that you did
Oh
this
no, I
year
do. I have.
with the candy hearts. So cute.
So they have. So I have. This is the black one.
Yeah, it looks so nice.
Uh oh,
No, I can see you.
my sound went out. Oh, hold on.
Oh, I can still hear you too. Don't mess it up.
Let me do.
I can still hear you.
Can you mute?
Oh,
Can you hear me?
yes. I muted your phone. How does that sound?
Why do you always do this?
Oh no, we lost our other one. Okay.
Can you hear
No.
me?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, because I can't hear anything you're saying. But this is the black one. So I'm going to try to read your lips. This is the black, and it also comes in white.
Yeah,
There we
this
go.
way.
Oh,
You only have one camera.
Okay. So this is the black. It also comes in white. I think they have like a royal blue. I have that one also. Probably don't have it out. But it's really cool. I don't know if you can hear this, but
I love it. Yeah, I think my
makes.
next purchase is gonna have all the colors from the Plike because the texture that you get and the color that you get is going to be great. So Plike, someone's asking, I'm new to paper crafts. What exactly is Plike? It's plastic like, so it's plike, and so you hear that sound of like the paper. It's not like regular cardstock. It cuts like cardstock, so you can still cut it with your with your Cricut or your Silhouette, and it just gives that extra texture and look and feel that for variety. Like with the reds, that red is so vibrant. For the black, it's amazing too. So yeah, Sarah said it's super thick. I have used it once and it was totally good.
Sorry, my husband had got home and my phone was connected to the car, so anything was Bluetoothing over there. So I'm like, wait, my sound, I could just hear him in the garage, and I'm like, I can't even use my phone to tell him to get out.
Can you hear us now?
I can, yeah, I unmute. So I took the phone off and I just
Okay.
muted the sound. It's just one camera now. So I was like, I'm good with that.
That is hilarious.
The,
Aw.
the Plike, whenever I cut it on Poster Board Plus.
You did. Okay.
You know how it's
When
like,
they first came out with it, I know I used it, but I don't remember how I cut it. But I do remember that my Cricut cut it perfectly on whatever setting that I must have landed on. But it cuts really nicely, and it's just that extra like texture that you don't get with your cardstock. Like you in any line, you wouldn't be able to replicate it. Like it is so good.
it's very different. It's one of those things where like you can talk about it, but and emphasize how awesome it is. But until you're actually like have it in front of you, you're like, okay, that's why they love it so much. It's so cool. I feel like if you get it, you're gonna love it.
Yes. So we recommend the three things that we would say in on that list is the Plike, the Encore line, and the sequin glitter cardstock.
Mm-hmm.
That's like it's perfection. All right, guys, we will see you next month. Have a good night. Thanks,
Bye.
April.
Thank you. Bye.